Shasu, Shasu, Shasu. I am Kanaya of the Shasu Experience, and welcome to episode 26 of Numerality, where sound meets symbols and consciousness finds clarity. I will provide the numerality for today, which will include the elemental energies, astrology, personal insights, and numerology. Sorry, we have a special guest who's on my lap right now. If you guys hear something, it's a little doggy. Hi, cutie. He wants to be held right now. So this week, Sunday, February 2nd through Saturday, February 8th, 2025, we will be under the energy of the 6. The 6 has to do with domestic activities, responsibilities, care, caring, being a teacher, being of service, nurturing, protection, duty, harmony, balance, love, home, family, and order. We can look at this week 1 of this new month, and begin to plan our steps from there. During a 1 week, much of our actions should be in alignment with the 1 day. That would be acting in a manner of being direct, acting with boldness, taking initiative, being spontaneous, and having quick movements, starting a new project, planting a seed, and also acting confidently. Now we can look to the calendar date of the day for guidance as well. Today is the 7th. 7s have to do with inner growth, self-awareness, self-discovery, rest, faith, spirituality, intuition, inner knowing, isolation, thoughtfulness, eccentricities, mental analysis, philosophy, technology, discernment, and silence. Now, the 7 is connected to the Chariot card, which has to do with reflection, rest, health, vacations, victory, success, being in control, traveling, getting your way, using your willpower, being assertive. This energy reversed has to do with having a lack of direction, a delay, and suffering from self-doubt. The energy of the Chariot is connected to the moon. The moon wants to respond, it wants to react, and it wants to regulate. The energy of the moon is connected to the zodiac sign of Cancer, which moves sensitively with an emotional response to outside influences and protectively with a defense against attack. Now, the energy of the 7th day prompt you to take more time to rest and reflect on previous and or future actions. This day is good for taking time to be with yourself and possibly engaging in some sort of spiritual healing modality like yoga, breath work, or working with your chakras. Expect changes to occur due to changes in emotions with the 7 as it is connected to the Chariot card. Now, on to the planetary ruler of the day. Today is Friday, ruled by the planet Venus. Venus wants to relate, unite, and connect. Venus is connected to love, attraction, harmony, happiness, beauty, art, romance, balance, and also justice. With the energy of Venus, the things you could do to capitalize off the energy would be activities like hosting a party, spending time with friends, going on dates, reconciling with others, indulging in self-care, investing your money, creating and expressing yourself artistically, looking your best, and mediating disputes. The energy of Venus is connected to the number 6 and also the signs of Taurus and Libra. Now, on this Venus day, coupled with the numerality, the activities you could capitalize off of on this Venus day, coupled with the numerality, the activities you could do to capitalize off this energy would be things like resting, ending and or completing something. You could spend some time with friends, take some time out for yourself. You could want to be more introspective. You could do things like planning your day around doing something that will add to your physical attractiveness. Maybe for women, looking at makeup or lip gloss. Guys could be looking at different types of deodorant, lotions, face masks, things like that could be good for today. Now, on to the elements. Now, yesterday's fire element, what was driving us was the 26-8. Now, the 26-8 yesterday was represented by the Page of Wands, and that had to do with messages, new adventures, study, marriage, contracts, Gestation, that just means allowing the development of an idea. It has to do with passion, determination, going in a new direction, inspiration, and optimism. This energy is connected to the third decan of Aries, and that energy is that of Jupiter. And Jupiter wants to expand, it wants to mature, it wants to experience. Now, the number 8 also has to do with achievement, career, major moves, power, recognition, authority, self-confidence, inner strength, having executive ability, CEO, success, and having good judgment. The number 8 is also connected to the planet of Saturn, which wants to limit, it wants to control, it wants to have discipline, restriction, boundaries, limitations, structure, and it is also about cause and effect, which we can also name as karma. Now, in the Rider-Waite Tarot, the number 8 is connected to the Strength card. This energy is connected to responsibility, money, business, and also karma. So the 28, the energy of the 26/8 yesterday, let me know that we were in the midst of studying or becoming curious about something. We may have received messages on the next steps to our plans. We decided to go towards our goals in a childlike but also studious manner. The information recovered or received yesterday with the 26/8 energy let me know that after we made a balanced decision with the 2, we harmonized that decision with our current surrounding and found ourselves acting out that decision in real time, allowing us to see the ups and downs of that said decision. The 8 is about cause and effect, karma, and also getting what you receive in a sense. So yesterday we got to see and live out our decisions and harmonize them in real time. Growing through the effects with the energy of the 26/8 allowed us to be more curious and optimistic when it comes to the expressions we are bringing into this new environment. Now, today's fire element, what is driving us, is the 27/9, and that has to do with the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is about birth, marriage, the start of a new business, new beginnings, expanding creative potential, and also believing in yourself. This energy is connected to the fire element, which is that of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. We are currently in a 9 year, and today is a 27/9 day. So the energy of the 9 is connected to completion, dreams fulfilled, endings, inspiration, long trips, teacher, wisdom, broad-mindedness, competitiveness, independence, self-determining, being charitable, being a humanitarian, and also brotherly love. The energy of the 9 is also connected to the Hermit card, which has to do with change, endings, charity, inspiration, seeking solitude, contemplation, lighting the way for others, inner wisdom, responsibility, humanity, faith, completion, endings, long journeys, inspiration, fulfillment, and also your dreams. The Hermit card is connected to the Sun, which wants to integrate, wants to express, and it wants to project. And also the sign of Virgo, which acts in a manner of analytically with the intention of separating into parts and critically with the purpose of making a judgment. Now, the 27/9 as the fire element today lets me know that we are bringing some passionate new environment into our reality. In the 27/9, the 2 brings a balanced decision, making that moves into rest, contemplation, introspection, and intuition with the 7. And what comes out of that is the 9, which equals bringing endings and completion of something before we can begin something new. The 9 brings wisdom and confidence about a cycle that has now closed. From that, a new beginning is being born. Yesterday's earth element, what supported us yesterday was the 37/1, and that was the King of Cups, and that had to do with friendships, partnerships, love, and family, being emotionally strong, diplomatic, knowledgeable, likable, having highly developed social skills, being a protector, a mediator, being a authority figure, and this energy often leads a alternative lifestyle. This energy was connected to the first decan of Cancer, which is that of the moon, and the moon wants to respond, react, and to regulate. So the 37-1 was pretty much emotional mastery over an idea and moving that satisfaction into your friendships, your partnerships, your family, and being emotionally strong and leading by example and being the authority in whatever idea you are willing into existence. Now, today's earth element is 3811, and that has to do with the Queen of Cups. And that energy is connected to love, marriage, dreams, visions, rewards, making everyone feel at ease, nurturing, being compassionate, self-improvement, being a magnet for romance, or adding too much pressure onto yourself. And this energy is also intuitive. This energy of the Queen of Cups is connected to the second decan of Cancer, which gives it a Mars signature. Mars wants to initiate, it wants to activate, and it also wants to move. Now, the 11 is considered a master number, denoting the energies of the 1, which is independence, new opportunities, planting seeds, new beginnings, leadership, being courageous and ambitious. That number 1 is amplified, reflecting itself. It transforms the 2, where its actions are a reflection of an idea actualized by its own merit. It brings balance and awareness to itself and its surroundings, stabilizing equal in all parts of the whole. Now, in the Rider-Waite Tarot, the 11-2 is connected to the Justice card, which is also the water element for this month. And this energy has to do with tests, legal dealings, quick decisions, decisive actions, balance, fairness, doing what's right, being impartial, seeing all sides of the situation, and making decisions based on facts rather than emotions. So the energy of the 11-2 being the earth element, what's grounding us, let me know that today we are in a more receptive and nurturing energy. Yes, we are starting something new and also ending something, and that requires a sense of nurturing or a sense of nourishment on both sides. The 2 is about allowing ideas to expand, and the 2 wants to cooperate with a sense of intuition and awareness of the inner world. The Queen is at a higher elevation. She thinks about others and herself as she molds and cares for this new idea, much like she would do a newborn. Now, today's air element, the impression that we are giving in the conscious realms of others' experience, has to do with the 52-7, and that is the Queen of Swords, and that has to do with change, separation, meditation, intelligence, clear, witty, smart, organized, professional, career-oriented, and being a perfectionist. Now, the 7 has to do with, like we said earlier, inner growth, self-awareness, self-discovery, rest, faith, spirituality, intuition, inner knowing, isolation, thoughtfulness, being eccentric, mental analysis, philosophy, technology, discernment, and also silence. The 7 is also connected to the Chariot card, which has to do with reflection, rest, health, vacations, victory, success, being in control, traveling, getting your way, using your willpower and being assertive. Now today, others may see us as creating boundaries, getting our way with something, being in control of our emotions. We may seem like a stickler for the rules, a perfectionist in some ways. We may come off as being too logical or too much in our heads. We may seem scattered or reserved to others as well. A good energy to balance the 7 is the 2, where the 7 has more of a dreamy compilation that includes the 2. The 2 itself has the ability to ground ideas that we brought from the 1. Ultimately, we are able to balance our intuition and imagination with practical and mundane activities today. So keep that in mind to balance how we may be perceived today. And again, the water element is the 11-2 of the Justice card. It's more logical energy. Now, because today is a 27-9 day, the energies that you could tap into to be compatible with this energy would be that of the 9, which has to do with completion, dreams fulfilled, endings, inspiration, long trips. The number 1, which has to do with independence, new opportunities, and planting seeds. Also, the number 3, which has to do with using your imagination, self-improvement, and also your self-expression. And the number 6 is compatible with the number 9, and that has to do with duty, domestic activity, family life, and responsibility. The zodiac signs that are connected to this energy would be that would be the Sagittarius, Pisces, Aries, Scorpio, Leo, Gemini, Taurus, and Libra. Now on to the astrology for the day. The sun is in Aquarius at 19 degrees around 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Aquarius is the 11th sign of the zodiac. It is a fixed air sign. The rulers are Uranus and Saturn. Aquarius qualities work in a manner that is indifferent with an apparent impartiality or lack of concern and unconventionality with a strong feeling for the unusual. The Aquarian attitude is that of knowing and will operate in a manner that reflects idealism, progressiveness, brotherhood, and reformation. Aquarius has an affinity to clubs, society, eccentricities, humanitarianism, aerial matters, the inventor, theory, and civil service. The 19 degrees is entering the 3rd decan of the Aquarius energy, and that energy signature is that of Venus. And Venus wants to relate, unite, and also connect. The moon is in Gemini at 19 degrees. Now, Gemini works with the expression of thinking with inquisitiveness, mimicry, duality, changeability, mediation, and also wit. Gemini wants to work in a manner of versatility with aptness to change and variability with a capacity for inconsistency. The 19 degrees gives the Gemini moon an energetic signature of Neptune. And Neptune wants to refine, it wants to detect, and it also wants to transcend. The 19-1 energy is connected to the sun, and that leads to confidence and vitality. It is asking you to step into your power and embrace new opportunities with that 19-1 being both the sun and the moon. Now on to the moon transits for the day. Now the moon in Gemini will trine Mercury in Aquarius at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is a astrological alignment that brings intellectual stimulation, vibrant communication, and an outpouring of innovative ideas. This transit will support deep exchanges and original thoughts. Now the moon in Gemini will square Saturn in Pisces around 9:14 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, the intellectual communicative nature of the Gemini moon is in tension with the introspective, sensitive Saturn in Pisces. This can result with a struggle between your need for intellectual stimulation and your need for emotional depth and solitude. Now, the moon is trine the sun in Aquarius around 10:56 a.m. The sun trine the Aquarius moon combination is characterized by a captivating and witty energy. The sun's influence drives a questioning nature and a unique path, while the moon's versatility enhances effective communication of revolutionary ideas. Now, we have the planetary aspects. Now, Venus in Aries will sextile Pluto in Aquarius at 7:14 a.m. This will deepen the relationships and foster emotional transformation. Now, Mars in Cancer retrograde will trine Saturn in Pisces at 8:14 a.m. The trine aspect between Mars and Cancer in Saturn and Saturn in Pisces creates a harmonious energy that balances emotional drive and spiritual depth. This aspect enhances the ability to channel emotions into constructive action. All right, with that being said, thank us for listening. Let me know in the comments if this was helpful. Feel free to email me. I will leave it in the description box. Until the next experience, be well and enjoy. Peace.